finally, Thomas Harris, one of the most important writers for me in terms of my interest in all things genre and crime, especially reading Red Dragon and Silence of the Lambs as a teenager really opened me up both to a bunch more horror stuff that I was interested in, and also really brought in detective fiction, specifically a much darker serial killer type detective fiction. And so I'm excited to read this. I mean, this is from later in Thomas Harris's career, where post the success of the Silence of the Lambs movie, he really starts writing novels in order for them to be adapted into films. And that's definitely, or I think that's the case with Hannibal. It certainly feels like it. And I read Hannibal at the time, and I do quite enjoy Hannibal. It's got a kind of over-the-top operatic sense of the crazy about it, which Ridley Scott really kind of milked for the film version. This is the prequel, essentially, to all of those stories, and tells the early life of Hannibal Lecter, which is touched on in some of the books, but has never been explored in the books in any depth. His life on the Eastern Front during World War II, the formative experiences that led to him becoming a psychopathic cannibal serial killer. So I'm excited to read it. I don't have a lot of high hopes for it. The movie version of this book is pretty bad, but you know what? I'm ready to go back and have a little bit more Hannibal Lecter in my life. So I'm definitely interested, and I'm probably going to try and read this the next month.